Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Bitcoin Moneymaker. Thank you for stopping by today. And yeah, we're going to be looking at the current situation with the crypto market, especially one of the things we'll look into is what is happening not just with UST, but also with the USDT. First things first, do not panic. It's my advice. Things there are also not as good as they should, but we're going to be looking into some of the information behind what is happening there. And here, of course, for Bitcoin, we had a correction yesterday, crash rather, of $13,000. So let's go ahead and get started. Start with the 4-hour chart first. And so here we have, first of all, the EMA ribbons, as you can see, spreading apart very much. And not only that, but yesterday in the drop, we went under the previous low that we built in July 2021. So for that, we can go ahead and zoom out a little more, and we can go to the daily chart. And today, trading view is a bit slow, but let's go ahead and see if we can manage this. So as you can see here, the previous lows that we have in form here, and I even moved the line somehow a bit under where it's supposed to be. So let me go ahead and fix this and try to get it right. So here we go. So yeah, this two previous low here that we built already in July, you can see from there the price bounced. We've gone under those as well as the one here. So you can see that this whole area, the uptrend area here, is basically done with. All of this no longer applies at the moment. We've pushed below the $27,000 or the $28,000 level, and currently the price is hovering around $27,000. So still here on the daily chart, there's a very important area that I highlighted for you so you can understand what might happen next. In the yellow, you have an area between $22,500 and $25,000. So it's this area is very important, especially the top part, because here on the weekly, you can see that coincides with exactly where, or a little bit where the 200 EMA line from the weekly chart is at the moment. It's a little bit over $25,000, but we could just round it down to 25,000. So that would be the last sort of support that we think could give us some hope that from there we could find some support for Bitcoin. But if not, maybe we push through this and go back down to retest our previous all-time high from 2017. And by doing that, going below $19,000 and $19,800, $700. So one scenario is we find support at the 200 EMA line, and then we get some breathing time, if you will, at that level. The other one is we fall down to just below $19,800. Should that level also break, then it could be very, very bitter for Bitcoin after that. We can also see that currently with the altcoins, they are losing a lot. And if we were to have a crash like that, I don't think many of these altcoins could survive such a drop. You can see that they're losing on a daily basis here 20%, 30%, and that already is a lot to account for. So very, very important that this level here at the very least gives us some breathing room. You can also see that here in the news, and we're going to be looking at some of this. And also thank you at Furkan. He created this graphic here, and it talks about how the amount of people who are transferring their Bitcoin out of their cold wallets into the exchanges is increasing significantly. And so of course what that means is they're moving that into the exchanges so that they can cash it out When they do that, then they will receive USDT, as a stable coin in exchange for the Bitcoin that they sold. And then they also can, in turn, and many seem to be doing that, then sell the USDT, the stable coin, and then cash it out into cash or US dollars, euros, whatever. So when they do that, of course, that also brings some movements to the stable coins that we haven't seen in a while. And for that, we can even come here into the USDT. This is from Binance, the exchange in Binance. So you can see even that here, we're hovering around 97 cents currently, or 96 cents. And so also here you see some money coming out, because again, people are starting to freak out and panic. And you can, by the way, I'm not saying you should, everybody should decide on their own if they want to, but you can, by the way, within your exchange, transfer or swap a stable coin into your local currency, whatever that may be. So here you see that in history for the stable coin, we've had these different spikes here. For example, I don't even know, some of the spikes were there for, but you can see right now we've had the biggest drop that we've had in a while. So if the price continues to drop here as well, that of course will create a cascade, like we've seen with other stable, with USDT, not a USDT, UST from Luna. So again, you have the possibility. I'm not saying you should, but if that's what you want to do, there is that possibility in the exchanges. So also hello to Robin, who posted this tweet in German, and it talks about how in the last 24 hours, about 27,618 Bitcoin have been accumulated into private wallets, also from the top 100 Bitcoin wallets in the world. That's about $2,420,000,000. So that means they are accumulating. Of course, a lot of the smaller players, regular people, are running away from the markets, and a lot of the big players are then coming in to absorb some of this. And another thing to keep in mind here is that the miners, they're also starting to drop all of their units, all their Bitcoins, so that they can bring some liquidity into their own operations, because of course, if the price goes down, then they have to somehow pay for their work. So anyway, that's another thing to keep in mind. And also here in Binance, they are going to delist the for the futures market. They're going to delist Luna. That's also another thing. I mean, I bought some Luna units here when the price went down to $1, just a little bit, but I'm gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna touch them anymore, and I'm just gonna wait maybe in 3 years. If they go up to $3, I'll be fine with that. In any case, that is one option. And here in Telegram yesterday, I also posted this saying, hey guys, be careful, don't go into FOMO here, because there was a bounce with Luna, and then of course right now I think we are at 30 cents at the moment. So anyway, here also in the news, the EU is unified in that which is the regulation they want to introduce, saying that every single transaction that is made in the different exchanges has to be reported to a government body that would regulate this thing. So they are going to be pushing for that. Also, Coinbase has lost a quarter of their value as a company. And of course, what happens here is a lot of people are not either they're capitulating, they're extracting their funds out of their accounts, and many people are not even doing anything at all. They're just staying, they're holding in a way. So because of that, not only Coinbase, but I'm sure Binance as well, and the others are going to be following suit here, where the value of the actual company, the exchange, is going to be going lower than it currently is. So it's not going to be a pretty, the next weeks are not going to be pretty, probably a couple of months, who knows. But again, here, there's not a whole lot more that we could say about Bitcoin, other than the fact that, again, the worst case scenario is that we fall through the $25,000 level. And then maybe then we see a capitulation, or, we see the price sort of remain stable, and then try to decide what else happens after that. In Ethereum, we are now under the $2,000 price level. However, we haven't gone any lower than our previous lows here at from the year 2001, as you can see here, at $1,700. So you can also see here on the weekly, we are, however, very close to our 200 EMA line, which is around $1,500. So again, also a level to watch out for. If we fall through there, then going under $1,000 is definitely on the cards. So that's I personally also didn't expect any of this to happen so quickly, that there would be such a capitulation so fast and almost without friction. But that is the situation the market finds itself. So very important here, this support levels for Ethereum under $1,700. We fall through that, the next would be 1,400 to watch out for as far as support goes. And that's it. I think pretty much there's not much else that we could say. That's all that I've prepared. I hope that with this video you could at least understand a little bit more what is happening. Again, don't panic. Again, here in the case of the USDT, you see we've had these spikes in the past, and we recover from them. And we have, that's why you always have to zoom out to see what's happening. So anyway, stay safe, be very careful, don't go into panic mode, and that's it. I will keep you guys updated if anything happens today, if there's another drop or, a massive crash or whatever it is. I will try and keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Basti. Have a great day. Bye-bye.